the old saying goes, a dog is a person's best friend. Igor the therapy dog and his owner Tracy Silverthorne are inseparable.
I was diagnosed with only 50% kidney function, and I was warned if I didn't get my blood pressure down, I would be on dialysis in 2 to 5 years. And that was probably almost 12 years ago.
Tracy has been living with diabetes for most of her life. She says having Igor at her side has been life-changing.
It lowered my blood pressure. I will never be without a dog again.
But it's not just Tracy's day Igor brightens.
We're going to head to Parkwood to do some dog therapy. Right, buddy? High five. Thank you. Good boy.
And Igor, are you ready to go to Parkwood?
He says high five. Yes, good boy.
Igor's job as a therapy dog is to provide unconditional love with everyone he works with.
Excited? Let's go.
Every Wednesday for the past 8 years, he's busy at work at Parkwood Hospital, where he cooperates with Judy Bates.
Animals are non-judgmental for the most part. They know who likes them, they know who doesn't. Igor tries to befriend everybody. In that moment in time, that individual feels like a person, not a person with a disability, not a person who's had a stroke.
While at work, Igor even put on a little show for some of the residents walking by.
Bang. Oh, dead, Puggy. Head down, dead. Head down, dead. Roll. Good boy. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
And after a long shift, it's back in the car we go.
So we'll go and do social media, because you know what? There's only one way you keep Igor out there, and that's lots of social media posts.
Social media, you're asking yourself? Well, yes, he has his own Facebook and Twitter pages with pictures of himself to provide online therapy, and he even has his own calendar that gets mailed out.
There's mental health problems out there. There's people that have phobias, etc. And it's been mentioned by a few followers on how much his face and his posts every day just bring them to a better place.
Tracy says the best type of therapy has 4 legs.
It gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling. And it's also great because that warm, fuzzy feeling never leaves our house. They're with us. They're our family.
But for Igor, it's all about bringing that smile out, just one treat at a time. Eric Tashner, Fanshawe Learns.
Hey, dancer. How are ya? That's a nice girl.
It's been a tough decade for our CMP officer Mark Tyndall. Mark was diagnosed with PTSD through his service in Northern Canada more than 10 years ago.
I was exposed to a lot of violent and traumatic events, and as part of our routine medical screening, there was indications of PTSD. So as a result of that, I was referred to a specialist.
The specialist Mark is referring to is this majestic, gentle horse named Sam. Sam is a 23-year-old thoroughbred horse who works closely with people who suffer from PTSD, and she even spends some time interacting with Mark Tyndall. Mark discovered Heartwood Equine Therapy through a pilot project at Parkwood Hospital.
I had flashbacks to incidents from the north, flashbacks to the point where I couldn't remember what I'd been doing just prior to having one. I was hypervigilant, on guard all the time.
The therapy takes place on a farm outside of London in a large open arena that's connected to a stable.
It involves a little bit of movement in the arena, some activities where a person can be successful with the horse. So it's different. It's totally different. It also involves a connection. We call it a heart connection.
The horses are trained to feel emotions, and after that, they are connected immediately with the person they are working with.
They will sense the emotion, which is the energy of the person with them, and they'll mirror it back to the facilitator. And then it's up to us to interpret that.
After several sessions, the horse and person become more comfortable around each other, and this is when the person's behavior begins to change. Lynn says she has seen lives change and then people begin to trot in the opposite direction.
You know, they stand a little bit taller with each session that they come. They're not rounded with pain, they're up. I see more confidence, I see more light in their eyes, more brightness.
Although Mark hasn't been completely cured, the therapy has changed his life and has shaped him into the person he has become.
It was definitely a positive thing, and it was noticed by my family and my friends, and it was something that continues to this day because these horses do keep us grounded.
To any naysayers out there, Mark has made a new friend that is connected with him forever. Eric Tashner, Fanshawe Learns.